from up in parts unknown.
Land of bush, dirt and stone. And if it's weeks since a shower, I need help within the hour. If I'm in a mozzie swarm or the next 50-year storm, if I face an angry steer or rocks from the atmosphere, there's something I'll tell you for sure. Not a lie, it's almost law. This Land Cruiser drives us home, 'cause in nature's Thunderdome, with no bars on our phone, days from a working comb, one thing's without a doubt. This Land Cruiser drives us home.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
With friend Eugene. Green apples, kids fruit free. Who wants one? Me. Electricity, clean, green, live, all stores by 2025. Fresh, steamed, string bean, mandarin, protein, chow mein. Put it in a two-ring. Green means well-being. Healthier choices. Mrs. Voice rejoices. Green and gold, Aussie. Carrots, 100%, and pumpkins cold.
And
green, lettuces, umpteen, organics. In between, parsley, pristine.
oh, hello, Mr. Goldstein.
That's today's fresh food, people.
Nothing beats a bit of boating on a glassy lake. Unless, of course, your boat is 36 years out of date. And nothing beats a hammock strung up in a shady place. Unless you shake a possum down that bites you on your face. Nothing beats a weekend fishing with your family. Unless instead of fish you catch some guy on a jet ski. So if you're heading outdoors and don't know what to do, our BCF and experts can make you an expert too. 'Cause boating, camping, fishing should be BCF and BCF and BCF and BCF and fun. BCF and fun. Hey!
How good is it to have the Killers here in Australia to play the HOFL Grand Final? 22 million albums sold around the world. These guys are massive. I'm joined by Brandon and Ronnie. And guys, how good is it to be back in Australia?
Feels real good. Feels real good. Lovely people, lovely skies.
It's been 5 years, so it's been too long. We're happy to be back.
Yeah, and Australia does love you guys. Always supported the Killers really well.
Yeah, ever since the first record, we came back in 2005. And, yeah, we've been coming back ever since.
We're here on the back of the new album, Wonderful, Wonderful, which I can announce has gone #1 in Australia. That must be a thrill for you.
Yeah, it's awesome. We found out last night.
Yeah, It's awesome. Now, do you know anything about AFL footy? This is like the Super Bowl back in America. It's a pretty big event here in Australia.
That's what we come to understand. It's like the Super Bowl. Yeah. But aside from that, not a lot.
Do you know anything about the game? If you check the game out at all, Brandon, online?
Yeah, we've learned a little bit, but nothing. I'm not the person to ask.
You went out. I saw you guys out in the middle of the MCG rehearsing the other day, and it's a big stadium, 100,000 people. You're no strangers to that. You've played Wembley, Madison Square Garden, but looking forward to getting out there.
Yeah.
Very much.
Excellent. All right, I better ask you, who's going to win? Do you know the teams that are playing?
I don't even know the teams that are playing.
What can we expect today, Sky? I love Mr. Brightside, or The Man loved the new single. What are you going to play today?
You're going to play both of those. Yeah.
Excellent. How many songs are we going to get?
Well, we got, I think our first round is we have 16 minutes allotted, so I think we got about 6 songs that we crammed in there, and then we're going to play later on for 45 minutes.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait, guys. Thanks very much for joining us today. You're coming back to Australia in April touring, so check that out, get some tickets, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Like that jacket too, Brandon.
Thank you, man.
This is the day that creates the unforgettable. The moment when the next champions will be crowned. The grand final is here. Back at the MCG.
Listen to the crowd.
Will the most dominant force this season stand up and fulfill their destiny?
It just doesn't get any better. To stand them in the aisle.
Who will win?
It just doesn't get any better.
Macca.
Hey, Macca.
Macca. Oh, Macca. Oi, Macca. G'day, Macca.
Hey, Maccas. Good to see you, Macca.
All the best, Macca.
Big Mac.
Macca!
G'day, Macca. G'day, guys. How are we? Brownie.
What's he doing?
Maccas?
Regular or chicken salt?
Both.
It's high time you met the steak sheriff. Although he's tender, he's got a smoky kick. And that there's the chicken bandit. This dashing outlaw will leave you craving more. Subway, that's my kind of big Western flavor.
Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! It's a chicken Big Mac. Chicken Big Mac.
Cocoa Pops and milk, just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
Would the two of you like to try Jack's pack to share? You can also get them for 4. Or even 6.
Introducing Jack's Packs. Get together with your friends and multiply your savings. Burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Boating, camping, fishing, it's BCF and fun. Boating, camping, fishing, it's BCF and fun. Camping on a mountain or fishing in the sun. Cooking on a campfire, everything well done. Boating, camping, fishing, it's BCF and fun. Boating, camping, fishing, it's BCF and fun.
So go and ask an expert, they'll show you how it's done. 'Cause boating, camping, fishing,
it's BCF and fun. Hey!
Day one. one of the biggest bands on the planet. They've sold over 25 million albums and counting. They've headlined every major festival there is, and they've sold out London's Hyde Park in record time earlier this year. Their new album, Wonderful Wonderful, featuring the global hit The Man, is out now. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome to the MCG, The Killers.
You sit there in your heartache, you waiting on some can break me down. Don't you know why? I got a plan. I know the direction, the lay of the land. I know the scoreline, the back of my head. Them other boys, I don't give a damn. I'm the man. Come round. Nothing can break, nothing can break me down. I'm the man. Come round and nothing can break. I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank. I got news for you, baby. I'm looking at the man. I got skin in the game. I got a household name. I got news for you, baby. I'm looking at the man. When it comes to Friday, I always earn. But don't try to teach me. Got nothing to learn. 'Cause baby, I'm gifted. You see what I mean? USDA certified lean. I'm the man. Come round. Nothing can break. I got gas in the tank, get up. I got money in the bank, get up. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man. I got skin in the game, get up. I don't feel no pain. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man. Who's the man? Who's the man? I'm the man. I'm the man. Who's the man? With the plan. I'm the man. Who's the man? Who's the man? I'm the man. I'm the man. Who's the man? With the plan. I'm the man. Go ahead and thank Carlton for your draft. You can go ahead and thank Tupelo for the king. Just don't forget to thank God for Midnight Oil. Few of the sins of the Father are visited upon the Son. Hearts have been hard. Our hands have been clenched in a fist too long. Our sons need never be soldiers. Our daughters will never need guns. These are the years between. These are the years that were hard fought and won. Contracts torn at the edges. Old signatures stained with tears. Seasons of war and peace. These should not be forgotten years. Still it aches like tetanus. It reeks of politics. How many dreams remain? This is a feeling too strong to contain. The hardest years, the darkest years, the roaring years, the fallen years. These shall not be forgotten years. The hardest years, the wildest years, the desperate and dividing years. We will remember. Our shoreline was never invaded. Our country was never in flames. This is the calm we breathe. This is a feeling too strong to contain. Still it aches like tetanus. It reeks of politics. Signatures stained with tears. Who can remember? We got to remember the hardest years, the darkest years, the roaring years, the fallen years. These shall not be forgotten years. The hardest years, the wildest years, the desperate and divided. Can you read my mind? I never really gave up on breaking out of this two-star town. I got the green light, I got a little fight. I wanna turn this thing around. Can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? The good old days, the honest man, the restless heart, the promised land, a subtle kiss that no one sees, a broken wrist and a picture piece. But I don't mind if you don't mind, 'cause I don't shine if you don't shine. Before you go, can you read my mind? It's funny how you just break down. You're waiting on some sign. I pull up to the front of your driveway with magic soaking my spine. Can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? The teenage queen, the loaded gun, the drop-dead dream, the chosen one, a southern draw, and a warm sea, a city wall, and a trampoline. Well, I don't mind if you don't mind, 'cause I don't shine if you don't shine. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag and they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. But I just can't look. It's killing me and it's taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through St. Lullaby, choking out your alibi. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my ego eye, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag and they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. But I just can't look. It's killing me and it's taking control.
potatoes are potato royalty. Perfect when mashed on top of my granny's cottage pie.
Australian Creme Royale potatoes, just $1.50 a kilo.
The Spudtacular potato, in season now at Coles.
Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, go, go, go.
Yeah!
It's a chicken Big Mac.
Chicken Big Mac.
Cocoa Pops and milk, just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
It's high time you met the steak sheriff. Although he's tender, he's got a smoky kick. And that there's the chicken bandit. This dashing outlaw will leave you craving more. Subway, that's my kind of big Western flavor.
Sugar is everywhere. McLean's multi-action with fluoride for sugar acid protection. Strengthen and actively defend teeth from everyday sugars. McLean's with fluoride for sugar acid protection.
Want savings on your gas bill and electricity cheap. Service about you prove you're the you in Lumo.
Go online or call 131 5866.
RSPCA, for all creatures, great and small.
This is the day that creates the unforgettable. The moment when the next champions will be crowned. The grand final is here. Back at the MCG.
Listen to the crowd.
Will the most dominant force this season stand up and fulfill their destiny?
It just doesn't get any better. To stand them in the aisle.
Who will win?
It just doesn't get any better.
Hello everybody and welcome to the HOFL Coca-Cola Champions Trophy Grand Final. Today it is the undefeated Central District Bulldogs taking on West Adelaide at the MCG. This is going to be a cracking game. Wow. The same teams from last year's Grand Final are facing off again for football's ultimate task, the now Champions Trophy. Who will be the champions of the HOFL? We'll take a look at the team lineup for Central District here. In the back line, Alango Jeffrey Marsden. The half back line, Justin Westhoff in his first Grand Final. League Alir in his first Grand Final also, and Dominic Haynes. Bows, Damien Bolton, Rick Logue in the centre. The half forwards here, Essen, Mummery and Briggs. The full forwards are Scruppy in his first Grand Final, Tony Lockett and Pat Bolton, Bolton's brother, in his first Grand Final also. For the followers here, Aaron Sandlands, the ruckman, Cyril Rioli in the middle, great pickup from the Dogs, and Oliver Dads. And on the interchange bench is Rick Kemp, Jonathan Shears, Brett McMasters and Jeremy Lester. We'll take a look at West Adelaide's lineup here. At the fullbacks we've got Richard East, Michael Bates, Leo Barry. Halfbacks Hector Denning, Hamish Hartlett, Ray Spargo. Hamish Hartlett is the only new addition to this side. It's his first Grand Final for the Bloods. Centre Paul Lama, Houston Toombs, Mark Carroll. Half forwards Paddy Ryder, Barry Hall and Simon Warple. Full forwards Ben Hennis, Mark Wallace, Rich Patton. Wallace is going to be a very big man to stop today. Followers Fraser McKean and Ruck, Luke Descent and Cooney Pang in the middle. Interchange here, Richard Ablett, Jake Hope, Tony Davey and Dexter Steele, the youngster Dexter Steele there playing.
The one thing I will say, and you guys are aware of the journey along the way has been the most funnest of fun. I reckon some of the things we've done, but I reckon there comes a time where you do have to draw the line. People have written us off throughout the year. Whether it was through our injury lists, our indiscretions off field. But what you guys do is you know who you are and you know what you do. But we've just got that one little bit to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand back and welcome to the MCG, the West Adelaide Blacks. Wise words there from the coach, and here they come. Listen to the roar at the MCG as the Blacks enter the ground. What a moment for him.
We are the mighty fighting Bloods.
Well, we'll look at the lineup again here if you haven't seen it before. West Adelaide, last year's premiers, looking to go back to back. It's just their second grand final, but we could say they have 100% winning accuracy in the finals, but this is massive day for both clubs. Central's going to be hard to beat. They're undefeated, of course, but West Adelaide will definitely put up a fight. The Centrals are red hot favourites. And we're about to hear from the Central's coach now.
Let's speak about what we know. High stoppage game. Why do they want a high stoppage game? What sort of bodies are they? They're bigger bodies. The strength of them is through their ability to use the ball, time in possession. They want to control it. They don't want it to make it an athletics carnival. But this is where we can really exploit them, the little things. Whether it's just getting that guy to kick over a fingertip by 1 inch, okay? Whether it's just getting a fingertip on that spoil to get that ball out of bounds. Without everyone playing to the small things of the game, we don't win. These sort of games, I reckon, you get caught up in everything that's around it, you know, the outcome, the trophy at the end, all that sort of stuff. But the reality is it's the journey that makes it so important. You know, I can't believe how close we've become, even closer we've become as a group. So we should be enormously proud of what we've achieved thus far. Come win, lose, draw, whatever, it doesn't matter. What you guys have achieved this year is simply remarkable. Don't wish the day away. Enjoy it for all it is, because the reality is they're very hard to get here. No, we know exactly what it's like. We think about that highlight I showed at the pre-game. Very first centre bounce, what do we see? Step in. It is all about believing in our process. Okay, the reality is our process has kept us in good shape throughout this course of the game, throughout the course of the year thus far. We've just got to continue to believe in it, okay? Defensively, our setup behind our attack, our pressure has been very good at 2.13, elite in and around the contest. Our system, though, has been average, but in reality, it's related to our offence. There's two things. The ground up, our forwards, we're too far away, okay? So we've got to get up the ground. Make sure we get our keys towards that contest. But we've also got to realise our mids and backs. What's the strength of our mids and backs? Run and carry, work rate, okay? We have to support the attack. So we've got all the answers. Are we asking you to do something we haven't done for the vast majority of the year? No, we haven't. All we've got to do is reset and believe what it looks like and understand what it feels like moving forward. Understand the more we can get the ball to space, the more it favours us. Let's go, grab a jumper. Hey. We've been through a hell of a journey, okay? However we decide what our story wants to be is on the football club. It's on every single individual in this little huddle now. Have we played the very best we have? No. We've got a long way to improve. There's no doubt about that. But the reality is it is our story to write. What story you want it to be is determined by the man in that jumper and the man in that jumper beside you. It all comes down to us. We are playing a good side. There is no doubt about that, but you're a great side. So you get to dictate what this story looks like this second half. We understand who we are, but more importantly, we understand what we do. It's hard to leave nothing in the tank. You're playing in one of the biggest games of the year. Let's go.
They've been here before. Please welcome the undefeated Central District Bulldogs on to the MCG. Out they come now for their 7th grand final. That's right, they've played 7 now. They've been here before, they've got precious. They know exactly what they're doing. And they're out to win their 5th today. They've played in every grand final except 2021. the most dominant team in the HOFL, and they'd love to win the Champions Trophy. Undefeated all season. A very big story to be written today if they can win it all. Here's the team, if you didn't see it earlier.
Riding the bumps with the grit and sense. Come what may find the striving. Teamwork is the thing that talks. One for all and all for one, the way we play it sense. We are the mighty fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to, could you please be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem, to be performed by Dami M. Beautifully sung there by Dummy M, and we are ready for the coin toss and for the Champions Trophy Grand Final. McKean and Bolton in the middle for the coin toss. Here we go. Who wins the toss? McKean's offered. He wins it, and there's a mighty roar. The Bolton kick left of screen. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is the HOFL Champions Trophy. Here we go, underway. The final is here. Will the Bloods go back to back, or will Central District go undefeated? Fast start inside 50, but West Adelaide get the ball back with an intercept. Adelaide put the pressure on. Good handball. West Adelaide trying to go inside 50. Good spoil cut off. Haynes with the tackle. Marsden handballs into space. Bolton with a first tackle and a ball up. Gonna be a good ruck contest today. McKean straight to a teammate, got the ball back, then handball. 1-2. McKean goes for goals, but he misses to the left. First score. Well, the afternoon comes quick to West Adelaide. Starting off well, West Adelaide starting off early here. Jeffrey plays on from full-back, beats the man, and that's not a good kick, but Mummy comes over the top of the pack, but can't take that Specky. Free kick going to the Bloods. That's a good looking kick too to Barry Hall. And Hall will have an opportunity to kick the first goal of the HOFL Grand Final. He can't. Two misses for West Adelaide early on. And it Jeffrey kicks long, hard. Rioli, lucky to not give away in the back, but he's at the back here, Rioli. Just handballs it in the air. Good, it worked in the end. Snap around the corner, high footy. Slapped by Briggs, pushes it back by Armour. Free kick. No need for that, especially in the grand final. And Pat Bolton, his first grand final, Damien's brother, passes it. Rioli couldn't get there in the pack. Scuffy, the smallest man in the HOFL, couldn't quite get a kick away. And it's back to the centre. Barry Hall versus Lick Alir. It's tucked away now. Big hip and shoulder. Alir went for the ball. Now goes to McKean. McKean, it's the shortest kick of his career. It works to Cooney. Cooney's got the first of the punts. First goal of the grand final, Adam Cooney, and West Adelaide have an 8-point lead. What a fast start for them. Good kick by McKean to set up that one for Cooney. Ryder loses the ruck to Sandlands as he will today. It's a big benefit for the Centrals. Dads just did well on to take it so quickly. Essendon too far behind Spargo with that inside 50 entry. Essendon's run off the mark. He's trying to man up on someone, but that's spilled at the back, and now they're going down the wing. West Adelaide inside 50. Ball slapped away. Wallace gets hit. Oh boy, he's gone for the ball again. It's a fierce contest. It's Bills and Barrett Hall with the smother. Gotta get it out of there. Sandlands does. Just bombs it down the guts. Now Lockett picks it up. Handball to Scruffy. Scruffy can kick a goal. Scruffy's gonna give it the first of the grand final for the Dogs. He has into the crowd. Massive goal. And Scruffy gets his first, the team's first, and the grand final second. He'll be happy with that, Jack Scruffy. Rioli on the bench at the moment, so is Pat Bolton. His brother now playing centre. He used to be a forward player, but they moved to the centre, and this is why he can just pick the ball up and kick it long. It's on 50. Mike Butt Bates on the line. He would have gone through from behind otherwise. Hector Denning now just marks and goes over the top to Hamish Hartlett. Hartlett to Hall, short. Hall, oh, back to High. How about that? The ball moved from the Bloods. Supreme, superb. Davey, met by Bolton, says you're not going anywhere. Davey just goes across. He should have gone inside. Now, somehow got the kick away. On the ball. Hartlett gone by Pat Bolton, who's just come on. Bolton kicks it. No, that hasn't quite hit the man. Good if it's shot, but they don't keep it in play. Pat Bolton, mistake there early on. Hits it to Hall. Hall now, tackle from Centrals was good. Inside 50, bouncing ball isn't going to bounce through. Funny looking bounce, it's gone through from behind. And Patton, and they're up by 3 points now with Adelaide. 1 goal straight, 6 to 1 goal 3-9. Licalia kicks from fullback now. It's hit over the back of the pack. Socked back in though by the West Adelaide man. Great bump on Licalia. Allows Wallace to be free and kicks a goal. And they're up by 9 points now. Look at this, Soccer. Good bump on Licalia by Wallace. Allowed him to be free. Kicked an easy goal. And that's great ball movement and great body work from Wallace. Great smarts initiative there. Mummery now playing ruck for the Dogs. Playing as their second. And Damien Bolton now finally coming off. Masters now on. Good tap to Dads, who's received a bit of it from the rover position. Handballs to Logue. Logue was cut off. Bang! Flattened his opponent. That was McMaster's actually. McMaster's now. Handball to a guy under pressure. It doesn't matter. He gets the ball back to the goal square. Kemp's going to kick a goal. He'll kick their second, his first, and straight through the big sticks. At 2 goals for the Dogs inside the goal square. And it's back to a 3-point game. McMaster's at the middle, just slams it, and Scruffy holds on, just doesn't get the journey from here. He plays on, round the corner, tried to go to Bose, just fell in front of him, but couldn't get it in the hands, and it bounces out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Around the corner, marked by Hall over the top, and Cooney, no need for that. Alango plays on. He's got to look for his options now. Just sends it to a 1v1, and the confidence to kick it to Essen, who actually beats him, is good. Briggs just lost his way over Denning, who kicks it across. Dangerous when Locker's there. Oh, big hip and shoulder on the big man. It was a great spoil by whoever that was. Now back in the centre. Big ball to be won here. At the back of the league, Alaire gets it. He just rushed it. He panicked, I think. And that's unnecessary from East. And these speckies in this first quarter that none of them have been made are all resulted in free kicks. And now this is dangerous. And Scruffy's in this position. He can run around the corner and kick. Oh, but East marked on the line again, luckily for the Bloods. Oh, no! They've done it again! It's Cooney again! Scruffy gets another set shot on goal. And this time in... Oh, I thought it nailed it. The wind took it to the left. There's so many mistakes from West Adelaide in this first quarter. They keep going up for the Speckies, but they are just giving away free kicks. Kicks it long and hard, but McMaster's will thump it over the line. Sandland still in that rest. McKean's not out here also. McKean won the grand final for him last time. Mummery left the ruck to go get the ball, and it works. And now he kicks it. It's up 50 to Tony Lockett! And Lockett, well, a couple games ago he played him, he kicked 9 goals, Tony Lockett. Most HOFL players ever kicked. Now he's looking for his first in the grand final, and he splits the middle, and they're back in front of the Dogs. First time today. 4 points. Bang, and Tony Lockett was never going to miss from there. And they're in front. 24 minutes gone. Hit it now. Good tackle. West Adelaide trying to get that goal back. They might as well here. Alaire. I don't think it's touched. It is. It's a goal. And Dexter Steele puts them back in front. 2 points. Ryder versus Mummery. Ball up. Mummery, the Dads around the corner. Looking for Sandlands to spoil out of his hands, but I think his own player. He won't be too happy with that. Now Marsden's on the chase for this footy. He gets it. And he looks at Alaire in the back line. That's a good option, I reckon. Some good vision there. A spot up, leak Alaire. It goes over the back of the pack for Shears, who just held onto it with a lot of body contact. Shears has troubled for his options. He just moves it down the centre. In fact, it worked perfectly to Lockett. Lockett now into space. Can Bolton get the speed onto it? Can't. Runs over the boundary line again. Sandlands and McKean. Sandlands on the tap, handball to the goal square by the... Oh, they weren't ready for it, West Adelaide, and Bolton pops through another from the goal square. Pat Bolton, in his first grand final, taking his brother's old spot, kicks his first goal. Look at that tackle, they weren't ready for it, too slow, then bang. Central's back in front by 4 points now. 29 minutes gone in the first term, there cannot be long left. Sandlands with the tap, then hits McKean, but McKean's not phased for it. He gets tackled. Look at the numbers around the ball for the Dogs. Shears just turned, he should have kicked. It falls to Rioli. Somehow they're still going the Dogs. Essen now in the scuffle with McKean. Ball up. Good tap. Couldn't get the kick away though. The two captains collide on that. Bolton tackled McKean. Bolton just whacks on off the ball there. Umpire didn't see it. Now Davey at the back though. This could be their advantage if they kick a goal. Over the top. Mark by Steele. McKean's running with Sandlands chasing him. And they're trying to make an option for him. But Dexter Steele in his first grand final replacing his coach. Hits the post. Pat Rout and Greg Exon, former West Adelaide players, both the coaches for West Adelaide. And obviously, Dexter Steele replacing one. Marsden over the top of Briggs is cut off there. Good tackle. Now the Dogs just they're playing a bit slow at the moment. Just sluggish. And now inside 50 ball, and it's made by Patton somehow on the chest. 33 minutes gone. Good time to hit the lead with this kick. And that goes through on the siren for quarter time. And he puts him in front at quarter time by 3 points. And entertaining first quarter, we saw 8 goals coming from the Central District 4-1-25 to West Adelaide 4-4-28. And I'm bringing you the stats shortly. Hello everybody, welcome back to the MCG quarter time here in Central District 4-1-25, trailing West Adelaide 4-4-28 by 3 points. You're looking at the quarter time sets here, 3 more in time 50 to Central's disposals, 5 more to West Adelaide, offensive possessions, 18 more to West Adelaide, contested possessions are even, kicks are even, handballs more to West Adelaide, Colling's even, marks more to West Adelaide, tackles more to Central District, 5 free kicks to 1 in favour of Central District, 10% possession to West Adelaide, 11 here, to 6 in favour of the Dogs. Most people want to see in the first quarter for the Dogs, it's Scruffy with 4, McMasters with 4, Miles with 3 for the Floods, 6 for Hall, 3 for Barry, 3 for Denning. Coffee is here for Central District, 1 for Scruffy, 1 for Lockett, 1 for Bolton, and 1 other. And for West Adelaide, 1 for Cooney, 1 for Wallace, 1 for Patton, and also 1 other. 8 separate goal kickers. In the first quarter. And the second quarter is underway. Sandlands versus Spokane in the rock contest. Sandlands wins it now, picked up by Bolton, was hit straight away now in the pack, and it's ball up. Sandlands sends it straight to Cooney. Cooney to McCann. Don't know why. Should have kept running. Now Cooney just off the step goes bang, and it bounces. It hits the post. So it does bouncing through for a second. And Jeffrey plays on now. Beats the man once again, and this time gets good length of the kick, but it's got to come back straight to Cooney. Cooney across, backwards the hole. Now they not a good kick at all, and they basically gain from the fullback. Westhoff now, good vision to spot up Bose. Bose over the top to Rioli. They're going down the wing here, the Dogs. Rioli just sends it long inside 50. Lockett marks and should kick the goal. It's expected to. Runs around and nails it, and they're back in front of the Dogs. Sandlands beautiful tap to Rioli. Rioli inside 50. Wow, what a big kick! And Scruffy somehow takes the mark. Dogs' biggest lead is 3 points. This to give him an 8-point lead and a good start to the second quarter. Straight through the middle from Scruffy. Two in a row, Dogs, and that's massive. The lead by 8 points now. A lot of accuracy compared to West Adelaide. Haven't been. Sandlands now. Here come the Bloods. And Whirlpool's on that mark. I thought Lee held on to it. Whirlpool now. Just outside the 50. The range will be testing him. He falls short and they've got numbers back on, but he's brought it to the square brilliantly. Set around the corner, Wallace goals! Who's expecting that? Nobody! Look at this. They think they've got it done in the defence. Spoiled. Good tackle, but then the pack climbs near Wallace and they all fall on top of each other. Wallace, easy goal. It's a great tap by the West Adelaide player. Sandlands, this is his dominance that he likes to do. Tapping to himself in soccer inside 50, create a big pack contest. Massive effort shoulder there. Somehow the Bloods get out of it. And they've cleared it a long way, and Martin with a block. Free kick. It's very aggressive. West Adelaide, they kick backwards again. Oh, it's turned it over to Shears. Shears could have turned it over, he didn't know. Oh, massive bomb! Barryism! With a bomb! From the middle of the ground, the turnover, very costly. He just goes bang and nails it. And they'll be going bananas at the MCG for that. Big contest now. West Adelaide desperately need the next goal. They should get it. He kicks it and he gets it. Tony Davey. Scruffy now owns himself into trouble. Haynes just socketed it to the wing, but now it's back to the Bloods. It's it Wallace. I told you he's going to be a hard man to stop, and it's certainly proving difficult for the Dogs. And this thing at the front again. They were up 2 goals Well, now it's all clear. Would have been much anyway. And Wallace has got 3, and now they're up by 4 points. The Bloods turn this game around. They've done well to fight back into it. Adelaide gets it and kicks it, and that's beautiful to Bolton. Good mark. Is Bolton going to go for goal? He's definitely got the journey. He does the right thing. He finds Shears and Shears to put them back in front. It's a back and forth game with leading here. Can Shears keep up the back and forth game for the Dogs and hit it back in front? He can. They're straight in the middle, and they're kicking well. 8 goals line, and they're up by 2 points. (8-1 to 7-5), proving accurate here. The Dogs keep them in the game. Now McCann hit it. The other one too. McCann goes inside 50. Jeffrey can't beat Ryder, and Ryder will kick a goal, you'd think, from here. Directly in front. And the lead changes once again. This game's entertaining now. Around the corner, Westhoff now in the forward line. He started as the back line. He can play everywhere. Don't forget that. Carroll, snap around the corner. Aaliyah, beaten by Hall. Big contest that one today. Aaliyah, I tried to get him from behind, but he accidentally gave away 50. And now Barry Hall and put him up by 10 points, and Leek Aaliyah will be feeling it if he goes through, but he misses luckily. And 10 points would have been a massive margin. It's only 5. Elliot Jeffrey plays on. He beats the man again. He loves doing this. He's got room. Shears, I'm not sure if that's a block. The umpire's paid it. And a beautiful pass, but it's cut off by the Dogs. That just suckers it out of there. Scuffy gets second ball up. Last year in the HOFL Grand Final, when Central District were going to kick a goal to hit the lead back again in the dying seconds, they caught a block, and Central Districts will forever remember that moment. They hate it, but now they've changed, and they're coming back for glory again. Here come the Dogs. Descent now. Westhoff shouldn't have played on down the other end. Good mark by McMaster's, back with the flight. Good courage. Now it's up 50 for the Dogs. Hit over the back. Bolton couldn't get contact with the footy. Here comes Bruce to Kemp. Kemp's just going for it. He dribbles it home, and they're in front by a point. 1 point ball game. Could have gone to Lockett if we wanted to, but Lockett was screaming for it, but he said, I've got this one. He wants a grand final goal, and he gets it. Sandland swings tap, and Armour gets ball up. McCann's now off the ground. Sandland's big hip and shot after he won the tap, and now he's running. It's up 50. Oh no! He should have hammered forward. He hammered behind his head, and now it could be costly. It could be very costly. As Mark Wallace now can put him back in front. He misses. Oh, has he? Yes, he has. And it's level ball game here. 55 each. 9-1 55 to 8-7 55. The accuracy from the Dogs is keeping him alive. Jeffrey just wanted to go, and Scruffy, that was pretty much as hard as he can get in the back. Oh, and they've messed it up by Bloods and Haynes now. It is level at the moment. Over the top, marked by Armour. Armour. Haynes. Launches one down the wing. Can they come now? The Dogs. It'll be a great time. Handles the shot to the opposition, but now they've got the numbers and they're just crunched. Not long left to go. San Lance hit it to a teammate, but they cleared with Bloods. Aaliyah, I'm not sure what he's doing. Didn't mark up on Hall at all. Hall inside 50. Great spoil. Oh, they're playing like their life depends on it. It's exactly what you want in the grand final. And we've got a half-time show for you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot of acts at half-time that we perform. You'll see them shortly, but Rioli comes inside 50. It's taken by Hope. We've got Robbie Williams performing Kids. We've got Solid Rock by Diana. And Up There Kinsale from Mike Brady to come at half-time in the half-time show. You're going to love it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Oh no, luckily, still marked that footy. 29 minutes gone, there can't be long left now. Bang, massive hit on McKean, he's come back on, throwing the ball pull up, and you heard the crowd scream, ball! And they got the call they wanted. A lot of fans here, sold out MCG for this grand final. Rioli marks! Rioli, tough kick, it looks good, it's missed. That looked really good. Just couldn't get the journey. The accuracy. Apologies. Kick out there, works the steal, they've got to go quick, the Bloods, there can't be long left now. 31 minutes gone, last quarter went for 33, Tim's, why has he gone to ground? Tried to get him from behind, but he kicked it quickly. Tim's noticed it. Now spoiled. Barry Hall picked up. He kicked it inside 50. They need a mark. Again, they've got it. Wallace. Oh, he missed this last opportunity. He's been kicking though tonight. He's got 3 goals to his name. He wouldn't mind a 4th, and he misses again to the right hand side. Maybe it's the wind. I'm not sure, but. Very inaccurate West Adelaide, 8 goals 8, but it's 16 scoring shots to 11. And it's certainly proven difficult to kick goals for the Bloods, and they could be winning by a bit now. And there's a siren, half time. Oh boy, level ball game here. It's 56-56, and the halftime entertainment comes after the ads.
Nothing beats a bit of boating on a glassy lake. Unless, of course, your boat is 36 years out of date. And nothing beats a hammock strung up in a shady place. Unless you shake a possum down that bites you on your face. Nothing beats a weekend fishing with your family. Unless instead of fish you catch some guy on a jet ski. So if you're heading outdoors and don't know what to do, our BCF and experts can make you an expert too. Cause boating, camping, fishing should be BCF and BCF and BCF and BCF and fun. BCF and fun, hey!
Eileen, Kareem, Irene, with friend Eugene. Green, apples, kids fruit free. Who wants one? Me, me, me. Electricity, clean, green, live, all stores by 2025. Fresh, steamed, string bean, mandarin, protein, chow mein. Put it in a 2-ring. Well-being, healthier choices. Mrs. Boyce for choices. Green and gold, Aussie, carrots 100% and pumpkins cold.
And
green, lettuces, umpteen, organics. In between, parsley, pristine.
Oh, hello, Mr. Goldstein.
That's today's fresh food people.
Congratulations to all the retirees and award winners for this year. Would you please now join me in welcoming Mike Brady to perform Up There Kazali.
Well, you work to earn a living, but on weekends comes a time you can do whatever turns you on. Go out and play your mind. Me, I like football. There's a lot of things around, but when you line them up together, the footy wins hands down. Come on, everybody, let's sing the song. Out there, 'cause I'm in there and fights. Out there and at 'em, show 'em your might. Yeah, out there 'cause I don't let 'em in. Fly like an angel, you're out there to win. There's a lot more things to football than really meets the eye. There are days when you can give it up, there are days when you can fly. Either love or hate it, depending on the score. But when your team run out or they give a goal, holds the mighty roar. Out there 'cause I'm in there and fight. Out there and at 'em, show 'em your might. Out there 'cause I don't let 'em in. Fly like an angel, you're out there to win. Come on! Out there 'cause you're out there to win. In there and at 'em, don't let 'em in. Out there 'cause show 'em you hide. Fight like the devil, the crowd's on your side.
Halftime here at the MCG. Thank you for that halftime performance from Mike Brady and Goanna. Halftime here at the MCG, and it's a level ball game. Central District 9 goals 256 to West Adelaide 8 goals 856. Look at the half-time match at centre 50s, even disposals for the West Adelaide, uncontested positions for the West Adelaide, contested positions for the West Adelaide, kicks for the West Adelaide, handballs for even more to West Adelaide though, clangers more to Central District, marks more to West Adelaide, tackles more to Central District, 6 free kicks to 4 in favour of Central District, 10% possession more to West Adelaide, and 22 hit-outs to 11, double the hit-outs for Central District in the first half. 17 goals in the first half. What an amazing half we've had. Could have been more if West Adelaide kicked straight though. Major Ball is here for the Dogs. Dads was 7, Jeffrey was 6, Scotty was 6 for the Bloods. It's Hall with 11, Wallace was 6, Sector Steele was 6, Cocker is here for the Dogs, Guffey with 2, Lockett with 2, Kent with 2, a couple others. For West Adelaide is Wallace with 3, Kerner with 1, Riley with 1. And we'll get all of the goal kicking stats shortly.
You don't have to feel like a wasted space. You're original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds. After a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time you'll know. You just gotta ignite.
5 goals won in the quarter for the Dogs to 4 goals for the West Adelaide. It's even at half time. And Robbie Williams is about to perform his song Kids with Delta Goodrum shortly. We look at the scoring here for the Dogs. 2 goals for Kemp, 2 for Lockett, 1 for Scoffy, 2 for Scoffy, 1 for Bolt, 1 for Essen, 1 for Shears is the goal kickers here. And for the Bloods, 3 for Wallace, 1 for Kearney, 1 for David, 1 for Patton, 1 for Ryder, and 1 for Dexter Steele. Now welcome Robbie Williams to the MCG to perform